Well, hello, it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and today I have a lot to share with you. I have some crochet projects for a party I had. I am still in 104-degree temperatures here in California. However, I was very excited because we had a pocket of cool weather and I wanted to celebrate fall. To celebrate fall, I had this lovely fall party, and I'll show you some pictures of my kiddos. Maybe I'll put their faces, maybe I won't, but I'll put them here. And they're succulent slumpkins, succulentskins, I think is what I called them. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a few pictures of the little pumpkins that we made with succulents, succulentskins. My boys were very excited. I have 3 sons and 3 daughter-in-laws and my little girl. We all celebrated the welcoming of fall. We're anxious for cooler weather. We still haven't gotten it, but I made a lot of projects for my party. I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of my house. So just in here, I am still cleaning in my studio, which I am now calling it. So right above me, there is these little boats I made from hooking up with books. Now this is a series I've done with Cassandra at Craftably Ever After, and I made these boats, and I can't remember what book we read, but I made these little sailboats on a garland, sailboats that I have above my window here. And it's so pretty and, I don't know, just a bit whimsical. I really like garland. And then I put my favorite bunny up there that I've made. That is pumpkin, so kind of fits in with the season. It's my favorite bunny pattern. I'm going to take you downstairs. So I decorated a little bit of the house with crochet. And right here on this staircase, I found these little bunnies at a flea, like Facebook Marketplace. And they said it was $20. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. But you know what? I want to decorate. I know I am no good at decorating. Therefore, I don't do it. So I figured this fall, I don't know how to decorate. So what I'm doing is, you can't get good at something if you don't practice. So this is me practicing to decorate. So I found these little bunny bookends, and I do love to read. And I haven't decided what books to put there, so I just stuck some there for now. Those bookends cost me $20. I got this purchase and I was just having all this buyer's remorse for buying something that I don't need, really. And so I looked it up on Amazon, and wouldn't you know, those things are $50 and up. So I was like, oh, good. Oh, cool. I got something at a good price. They're regularly $50. So I felt much better about it then, and all was stress relieved. Okay, so I'm going to take you downstairs and just give you a quick glimpse. But I'm going to go outside now. And so this is my front porch. Now that table is actually turquoise, my signature color, but it's getting very damaged outside. So I just threw this little yellow table cover on it. This is one of the succulentskins. This is the second one my daughter made. She really enjoyed it. I have some succulents in some wicker baskets that I also picked up at a flea market. They are working out perfectly because I can switch things out for the season. So put different plants or flowers in there as seasons change. And then I put out some of my fall crochet, which is this lovely little fox and that cute little Hocus Pocus doll, a fall crochet collab. We skipped it this year. I don't know if you missed it, but we skipped ours this year. So this is my front door, and someone had made this little house for us. And so I just thought, you know what? I don't have any purpose for it. I don't know where to put it. So I just stuck it out here. I think it fits in perfectly for this fall season. And that little cardboard with yarn on it with a plant, that's actually a sun with rays. And if you have yarn that you want to get rid of, a good craft to do with your kids is to make a design with yarn using glue and an old cereal box. That's basically what it is, a packaged box. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you, but yeah, that's all we did was create a project using yarn scraps. Maybe use the not so soft yarn that is donated or that people give to you. That's a perfect project for it. I'm gonna take you inside now, and I keep forgetting things. On the little chair here, there's two crochet projects that I made. That little daisy one, a little daisy blanket that I just love, and then the scrap blanket that I put together. Chevron, I think it's called. It's a scrap blanket, the little zigzags. One of my favorite projects. And then I have 2 bookshelves. And these bookshelves I am still trying to decorate, so I put a few things up there and you can see them. Like I said, practice makes perfect. How do I get better at decorating if I don't practice? And then I have my jars here that I really want to use and fill with candy, but so I did one of these jars filled with the candy corns. Are candy corns your favorite? Let me know. You either love them or you hate them, and I'm a love them, along with Peeps. And then I also have the crochet jars that I made last year. They have been a staple in my home, so put those on during get-togethers. So they're really nice for little intimate dinners or company coming over, just a little twinkle, draw your eye. So I really like the crochet jars that I put little tea lights in. One jar was too narrow for me to fit my little tea light in. And then, very exciting, but I got this piece, this beautiful piece of these 3 birds. I really love birds, and the blue and the yellow and the red bird represent my 3 sons who have left the nest. And I even have a tattoo of the blue, red, and yellow bird. It's not the best tattoo ever. And I do have a pink one for my daughter. But yeah, so I got this piece as soon as Mimi Makes Keepsake's husband does this 3D wood art sculpture printing. I have no idea how he puts these together, but it was absolutely stunning. It is so detailed, so gorgeous. I love this piece. Unfortunately, I don't know how to hang it straight. I need to watch videos on how to hang it right. One is slightly tweaked, and I also want them a little more separate, but I'll deal with that another day. I just really wanted them up. Okay, and then I have some of my makes on the front door. I have a wreath that I made, and the pillows that I have crocheted and sewn. I made those. And then on the outside now, as we head outside to the backyard, mind you, this I did not clean at all. This is what I do. I come and sit out here and drink my coffee and read my Bible. And so I am showing you the little crochet pieces I put outside just to give it some more character and cuteness. 'Cause why not, right? And then on this little table that's so awful, it's a little, piece of junk dining table. What do they call them? TV tray tables. I just put a piece of granny square crochet that I did not like. I did not like that yarn, and I'm like, what do I do with this? So perfect spot. I don't care if it gets destroyed. Let's put it outside and cover a table. So I did that, and you can see all my beautiful plants. I'm a plant mom too. And then I'm giving you an up-close view of the garland and where I put it. So that is where I decided to put the garland. I really like it. It's very cute. The birds have come and checked it out quite a bit, so that's cute. Get to see them when they come visit me when I'm drinking coffee. Okay, now let's go into the kitchen. So in the kitchen, I just have a table runner, And the table runner, I put the succulentins that we made from our party, and then I also put out some fall pumpkins and little teeny tiny granny square pumpkins that there's a free tutorial for. I did have some acorns out here, but when I was making this video, I brought them up and then I didn't feel like running down and putting them back down again. So you're missing the acorns that I have made as well. But here is the succulents and just a little bit of decor that I put on my dining table. And then when we turn around against in the dining room, there's a wall that I have some more plants on. These ones aren't doing so hot, but I did have that. If you remember that donut book, the crochet donut book, it was really popular a couple of years ago when it first came out, but now that I think about it, I really don't want a bunch of donut characters. So this was my favorite one, which was the pumpkin. I thought it was so cute. So what I did is stick a popsicle stick and put it inside my plants. And that is a nice way to decorate your home. If you want to use your stuffed animals in some way, you can stick a popsicle stick, not a popsicle stick, a chopstick, just a chopstick that you can get at any probably Chinese restaurant, and use that, stick it through and plant them. I mean, I could plant your amigurumis. That's it. Plant your amigurumis. Show me pictures of your plant your amigurumi. You know what? I'm going to have a hashtag. I'm going to say plant your amigurumi and post it on Instagram. Okay, now I'm going to take you to one more spot. Please don't judge me. Taking you into the bathroom. Just one bathroom. So in this bathroom, I just put one of those jars that I made with our last Hooking Up with the Books project. And it was that turquoise jar. And I made the turquoise, made that jar because of the color of the book that we read. So there's a candle in there that looks, and that's all you're going to see about that. The two things that I did not use in my decor is the baskets. So I'm not sure what to do with these. I have no idea what to do with these, but I made these for the party as well. They're very cute, little granny square. Getting rid of some 5-weight yarns that I'm eliminating from my crochet stash. And so I think I may give these away when I go to the sewing shop, because I don't have a use for them. I don't know what to do with them. And I sew a lot of my bags, so I don't know if I want a crochet bag. And just to give you an up close, well, I don't know if this pumpkin was so much fun to make by MJ Off the Hook Designs. However, I made 2 of them. I was inspired by Cindy at the Rumi Mill. She made this cute little pumpkin that was candy corn colored, and of course I had to make it because I love candy corn. I had to make it when she showed it, and then all the bows, all inspired by Cindy at the Rumi Mill. However, MJ Off the Hook, this is a very holy pumpkin, and if you can tell, I'm going to show you a video. So I don't have a canvas bag, nor do I want to go buy a canvas bag to stick in this pumpkin to be able to stuff it without seeing all the stuffing. What you can do is get this nylon, I don't know, is it nylon? It's so cool to use. I use this for project bags so you could be able to see through it. I just decided to take off a piece of my yardage and stick it in there and stuff it, and that is what I did. If I have the video, I'll link it right here. That is what I did to stuff this. If you are struggling or you want to make that pumpkin and you don't want the holes, you can try something like this that you can get at Hobby Lobby. You can get a ton of this type of fabric for very cheap, especially when it's 30% off, 40% off when fabric is on sale every other week. If the yarn is on sale, yardage will be on sale the following week, okay? They trade off. However, Classy Handmade, Chandel at Classy Handmade has the most epic modification for this granny stitch pumpkin. Came out so good. And you won't need anything to put in your pumpkin to stuff it if you use her method. I started it. This is just yarn I wanted to get rid of. This is a very pretty color. And it's this yarn right here. I never want to buy this yarn again. However, I got it when I made this. That had the yarn that was given to us at my local sewing shop to make that wall hanging. And because I was making that, I had this yarn left over. And so my friend gave me hers and I said I'd make her a pumpkin. Well, this is MJ Off the Hook and this is Classy Handmade. Same pattern, but her modification is so easy, but there's no holes, so you can stuff it with the stuffing. So that is super cool. The other thing that I made off MJ Off the Hook that you did not see in my home tour, because again, I brought them up to talk about, and then I realized, oh, I want to make a video of where it is, not just show you in the picture here in the video, but actually where it is in my home. So here are the acorns. 2 of them. So this is a cinnamon stick that I glued in, and this yarn is a very beautiful color. I really like the shimmer to it. It was a 5-weight yarn as well. And again, this yarn is the same yarn that I'm trying to use up. So in MJ Off the Hook, here's my modification. In MJ Off the Hook's design for these acorns, she wanted you to use a rope, a twine that you can buy at a hardware store or something like that. I did not have it, nor did I want to go buy it. And I really wanted to make this without having to go buy anything. So what I decided to do is make this chain using that yarn. And I just, stitched about 100 stitches, single crocheted back, and then I got myself a rope that I could glue on here. And then now this is the top of the acorn. And because it's color changing, it looks really cool. I like it. I think I like it better than if I were to use rope that she had suggested. This one I made correctly because the narrow part is supposed to be at the bottom here, but on this one I actually put the fat part on bottom and the narrow part on top, so that I did one wrong and one right. So I did those. Now I have more of these, but I must have dropped them. These are little teeny tiny acorns, same yarn. Same glittery yarn, same different design. So I really liked making these. Again, I'm trying to use up that 5-weight, and they are super tiny. They could be put on a garland or on a tabletop. I wouldn't want to make, 50 of them, but I did make 5 of them. I really like them, but perfect for like a wreath, or to add to your garland, or, on top of a pumpkin. Whatever you can think of. Plant your amis. Okay, so I think that's it for the fall stuff. So those are the pumpkins. I also put rocks in my pumpkin to weigh it down so it wouldn't, tilt over because stuffing is thicker on one side. So in my pumpkin, I put a little decorative rocks that you could buy at the Dollar Tree. Okay, now for the itty bitty pumpkins. This is a free tutorial and I so loved making these, and the stem is so cool. I did find some rope twine that you could buy at the Dollar Tree, and the way that she makes this stem is so perfect for this. It's not crocheted, it's twisted. Such a fantastic way to make this pumpkin. This one I think I made with the thread wrapped around with the twine. These are very cute, but very tiny. Very tiny. I loved making these. Super cute. Next up on my list, I got a little obsessed. I got a little obsessed with this next pattern, and I made 6 of them. I've been seeing them. They've been blowing up on YouTube, and I've had this pattern ever since it first came out from Sweet Softies. It's that itty bitty granny square chicken. This is the first one I made. This is so stinking adorable. Now, I used her tutorial for the granny square and her tutorial to put together this little chicken. It is just so cute. I used 12mm safety eyes for the eyes, and that is the size she went with. And look at the little back, the little tail. It's so cute. So easy and so quick. You can memorize this pattern after you do a couple, and then you got it. Okay, so this is the good one. The first one I did, if you follow her tutorial, she doesn't exactly tell you where to put this and this. You just have to watch where this opening is and make sure you don't put it there. So it was supposed to go over here, but because I did it, I had already put the safety eyes in. There's no point in trying to undo it. So now I don't know what to do with it. That was the first one. So yes, it matters where this goes, because you need to be able to pinch the bottom this way to be able to make that tail. So that is the first one. And then I wanted to make one for my friend at the sewing shop. So cute. It's totally going to give it away, but her favorite color is green. And so I wanted to make her a green one. Everything she makes has green in it. And you know what I thought this would be good as? A little pin cushion. A perfect little pin cushion. So cute. I just loved it so much. So this is the second one I've made, and that is going to be for her. But then I made another one. Let me see if I can make another one even better in green. So this is what I made. So this one, I think the pink stands out more, but the decorative color of the green really stands out. If you have not made this pattern, it is quite addictive, so addictive, and I've seen many people come up with their own tutorials, but Sweet Softies, Jade at Sweet Softies is the original one. She's the one who did it first. So this is super cute. I love it. I just love making this one. Okay, and then I made a green one for myself because my mother's favorite color is green, and I just fell in love with this one. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Because it has turquoise, my signature color, pink, which I love, and then that green for my mother. So yes, this one is mine. I just love it. I just love this. I think this is going to replace my pin cushion over here at the crochet corner over here where I sit and crochet at night. And I think this will be my little pin cushion for the needles that I use for amigurumi. So Very cool. I love that one. And then the next one was I couldn't stop. And I'm using all of this yarn, Shepshes Katona cotton and Shepshes stone wash that I got left over from the gift I received for my birthday. So here is the last one I made. This one is mostly pink and turquoise. So there we go. So cute. I just love making this. I see more in my future. These are just so adorable. So that is all I have for you today in terms of crochet. I do have a lot of sewing, and I still have that project that I want to share with you. I'm having trouble trying to record. Nonetheless, I'm going to get it out there. Thank you for spending some time with me. Thank you for hanging out. Let me know what you're working on, what your favorite was, what you thought of the crochet projects I made. You drop it in a line down in the comment section. I look forward to hanging out with you and chatting with you. Bye.